let's get married.
Oh, no, what kind of joke is this?
I'm not joking. I'm serious. I mean it.
How could I possibly believe you? I've never even met you before. A random Friday. I was feeling a little bit tipsy when a beautiful young girl came and grabbed onto my arm. I had never seen her face before, and yet she was proposing to me. I had only just met her a mere few hours ago. I'm feeling pretty good today. A drink always hits a little different on a Friday. My name is Keisuke Wakita. I'm a regular salaryman that works for an average company. Today was the long-awaited Friday. On my way home from work, I grabbed one drink and I was slightly tipsy and heading home when... Tomorrow's a day off, so maybe I'll go to the gym in the morning. I can't wait to go swimming in the big pool.
Excuse me? You, the young man over there.
Young man? As in... me?
Yes, I was talking about you.
How can I help you?
You're Mr. Keisuke Wakita, right?
Yes, I am, but how do you know my name?
Please marry me.
Sorry, what did you say?
You heard me, like I said. Please marry me.
So I heard her correctly. But wait, why is this beautiful girl suddenly asking to marry me? Oh, it's that new type of scam, using pretty girls to get your guard down. She probably targeted me because I look like a drunk man walking home alone. If you'll excuse me, I don't have time for this.
Oh, wait. Please don't go.
Hey, will you please let go of me?
No, I don't want to. I won't let go until you agree to marry me.
Why do you want to marry me? And plus, we've never even met before, have we? How could I possibly marry someone that I met today for the very first time?
Never met? But you know, they say that marriage is like a traffic accident.
I certainly feel like I'm being hit by a car right now. Can't you see that I'm about to get severely hurt?
Well, if you're going to get hurt, I'll nurse you back to health. So, let's get married.
Are you actually listening to anything I'm saying?
Yeah, I can hear your voice in my heart.
And please understand what I'm saying and accept it!
Before you reject me completely, please, hear me out.
What is it?
I'm going to sell myself to you now.
Excuse me?
If you make me your wife, you'll have delicious meals every day. Since I work from home, all of the chores and the housework will be done by moi. Since I'm earning my own money, we can split the rent and all of the bills. On top of that, I'm very good at massages. So when you come home from work, I can help you relax.
I see your point, that you would make a pretty amazing wife.
Right? So, marriage.
But even then, it's impossible to marry someone I just met.
Oh, wait. No, please don't run away.
The next day, I went to a new gym that opened up in my neighborhood. Lately, I have been so busy with work that I hadn't been exercising at all, so I wanted to get myself back into shape. But sheesh, what was all that about last night? Well, I'm sure I won't be seeing someone that strange ever again, so I guess I don't need to worry about it. I really do love swimming. I forgot how great it is. I'm glad this gym opened up in this neighborhood. Even if I wanted to swim, I'd have to go to a gym pretty far from home. And I'm just glad I can swim and without having to think too much about it. I had been on the swimming team through elementary school, middle school, and high school. When I was in college, I had even won a few competitions and had become somewhat famous in the sport. When I graduated and got a job, I retired at the same time, but I still loved to swim, so I used to go to the gym far away from my house, just so that I could get in the water. Well then, maybe I'll go for one last lap.
Excuse me?
Wait, this voice. It sounds familiar. Where have I heard it before? Could it be?
Oh, I knew it was you, Mr. Keisuke.
The proposal person from yesterday! What are you doing here?
I'm not the proposal person. My name is Anna Harata. I heard that the new gym opened in the neighborhood, so I came to check it out, and I was surprised to see you here. I never would have thought that I would be able to see you again. This has to be fate! That leaves us with no other choice but to be together. Let's get married!
Please, give me a break. We only just met yesterday. We barely know each other. Certainly not enough to decide our futures.
Love is a hurricane.
Well then, have you realized that I'm about to be gone in the wind?
If you get blown away by the wind, don't worry. I'll be sure to catch you. So, let's get married.
No, thank you.
Please, wait. Please don't run away.
Then please don't chase me.
Then marry me.
I said no! Alright, enough already. Please, just give up.
I don't want to. I can't. Let's get married.
Why me? Why are you insisting on marrying me? Don't you realize how weird it is to ask someone you just met to marry them?
The reason why is... well, it's a secret. A secret.
If it's a secret, then we definitely can't get married, and that's that. Goodbye!
Mr. Keisuke, please don't go.
This chasing game with Miss Anna lasted for over a month. No matter how many times I said no, I know again, every time I would see her at the gym, she would come and ask me to get married. I was convinced that this had to be a new type of scam, or an invitation to join some kind of cult. But after all this time, she was still going! Does that mean that she actually likes me? I started to think, if this continues, it's only going to get worse. Maybe I'll come up with a defense strategy.
All right, today's the day. Please, marry me.
Sure.
What? Really? Marriage?
A marriage out of nowhere is pushing it, so I'll give you a compromise.
Compromise?
I'm not going to marry you. However, I will agree to live with you, and you can take your shot.
You're okay with living together?
And then, I will be the judge of whether your love is real or not.
Okay, I'm in. Thank you.
And so, I decided to live with Miss Anna for a bit. I'm sure she's going to show her true colors in no time. I'm going to leave things like my bank account information and other valuables in obvious places. Once things go missing, I'll come after her. That's what I had planned and expected. But not once did Anna touch any of my valuables, or any of my things in general. If anything, she really did support me in all the ways she said she would. What is this?
Good morning, Mr. Keisuke. I made Japanese food for breakfast. But would you have preferred some bread instead? If so, I can prepare Western breakfast for tomorrow.
What? You can make Western food too?
Yes, both Japanese and Western are my specialty.
Okay. Then I would like to have bread tomorrow.
Sure thing. I hope you're looking forward to it.
What is this lunchbox? Did she seriously hand make this? The layout, the colors, it's a balanced meal and it looks amazing. I've never seen a lunchbox so perfect. And the taste, even when it's cold, it's absolutely delicious. Wow! Who is this Anna? She's amazing. Seriously, this is so delicious. I'm home.
Welcome home. Would you like to have dinner or a bath? Or would you like to have me?
Would you mind if I had dinner first?
Wait a minute. Why did you ignore me? What about me? What about me?
We're not even dating. There's no way I could even lay a hand on you.
Well, I would have no problem with it any time.
I have a problem with it.
Sheesh, Mr. Keisuke, you're so shy.
Are you saying that while knowing that that's not the issue here?
I'm looking forward to the night that comes crashing in like a hurricane.
Please, throw all of the expectations right in the trash can. Anyway, like I said, I would like to have dinner first, but... am I not allowed to choose any of the other options besides you?
Yes, I have no choice. I'll give up for today.
Not just today. Please, give up forever. By the way, what's for dinner anyway?
Today is Chinese food.
You really can make anything, can't you?
I studied just for this, so... Oh, by the way, the button on your shirt was coming off, so I sewed it back for you. And I finished all the cleaning around the house, too.
This person is actually perfect.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Anyway, why don't we eat first? Miss Anna truly was a perfect woman. Cleaning, laundry, cooking, every single thing she was able to do perfectly. On top of that, she actually was really amazing at massages. When I came out of the shower, I had her try a massage, and all of the exhaustion in my body flew away. Wait a second. Why is she so perfect? And she hasn't done anything wrong or anything bad either. Is this just to make me let my guard down? Maybe it's about time I stopped doubting her. Well, this can be the last time. I need to make sure that she really hasn't done anything bad. I'm the type of person that acts quickly once I decide something, so I went ahead and bought a security camera online. After I secretly placed and hid it in the house, I pretended to go to work and left the house that day. I was headed towards an internet cafe. From there, I would open up my laptop and watch what was happening at home. That was my plan. I bet that while I'm at work, she does whatever she pleases at home. She says she works from home, so that means that she's home all the time. Well then, let's see what exactly she gets up to. She's really just... working? I didn't know that she wears glasses when she's working. She looks cute. Oh, come on! What am I thinking? I should be keeping watch for anything suspicious.
I'm tired. Maybe I'll take a breather and do some cleaning.
Take a breather and do some cleaning? She should get some proper rest instead. Although, if this is what helps her relax, then maybe it's okay. Isn't she a little bit too serious? Even though I kept watching her for a while, Anna didn't do anything even remotely suspicious, much less what could be perceived as wrong. If anything, anytime she would take a break from work, it was just to clean. Every now and then, she would say that she was tired and have a stretch. But other than that, she wasn't doing anything. The valuables that I had purposely left lying around, she didn't even bat an eye towards. Who is this woman? If she's a bad person and she was left unattended for this long, wouldn't she have done something by now? Could this mean that she actually isn't a bad person after all? Looks like she's going out. Maybe this is where she might show her true colors. Maybe I should follow her. This is the supermarket. So that means she's just getting groceries.
Yay! I got a lot of stuff for cheap today! Instead of a low malt beer, I can get some nicer things today. I hope Mr. Keisuke likes it.
Are you serious? Anna hasn't done a single thing wrong at all! And everything she's bought is something that she knows I like! Why is someone like this would ever want to chase after me for marriage? The more I think about it, the less I understand. It would have been easier to believe if it was just a scam or a cult trying to draw me in. However, after observing her for the entire day, I was able to confirm and wholeheartedly believe that she was indeed completely innocent. This only confused me more and more. I couldn't think of a single reason why a beautiful girl, whom I had never met before, would propose to me like that and do so much for me. Up until now, the word popular had never been anywhere near my vocabulary either. Why did Anna propose to me? A girl that cute. I'm sure I would have remembered if we had met before, but I don't remember at all. But if I hadn't met her before, and something hadn't happened, there's no way she would just propose to me out of nowhere like that. It's useless no matter how much I think about it. I can't wrap my head around it. At this point, the only thing I can do is ask her directly. Miss Anna, I have to ask, but have we met before somewhere?
That came out of nowhere.
You're beautiful and kind, and you have an amazing personality. No matter how much I think about it, I can't think of one reason why someone like you would be interested in someone like me. That's why I thought that maybe we had met before somewhere in the past.
I want you to try your best to remember.
you're telling me to remember, then it must mean that we have met before.
Who knows? What do you think?
I'm confused because I can't remember anything.
Well then, can I take you out somewhere with me?
Take me out?
Yes, perhaps if we go outside together, you might be able to remember something.
That's true. You have a point. All right then. Our next day off, we can go somewhere together.
Yay! I'm really looking forward to our date!
The day of the date. That day, we decided to go watch a movie that we both wanted to see. I can't remember anything. Maybe we never had met before after all. Even while we were watching, nothing came to mind, and time just kept passing by. Before I knew it, it was already in the evening.
The movie was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but
But?
I really tried today, but I still can't recall any memories of you. Anna, can you just tell me? Hmm? Did you hear that? I thought I heard something.
Oh, over there! What is that kitten doing in a place like that?
Cardboard box! Did someone throw it away into the river?
We have to do something to save it.
I'm going to go over there. If we don't do something quick, the box is going to sink. Sorry, can you hold on to this real quick?
Hey, Keisuke, it's too dangerous, please. Don't go.
I can't not go. I can't just leave the little kitten out there. Hang tight. I'm coming to save you. Phew. I'm so glad you're safe. Are you worried about me now? Thanks, little kitty.
Mr. Keisuke,
Miss Anna, the kitten. It's safe now.
I'm glad you're okay, but this is not okay. I love and hate this about you. Please, you have to take care of yourself more. You haven't changed one bit since back then.
Back then? Oh, I remember now. I remember once, just like this, I saved a drowning kitten, and the girl that was trying to save it too. And wait a second, was that?
Do you finally remember me now? That's right. The little girl that you saved that day was me. And that day, I fell in love with you at first sight.
I'm amazed that you remembered all this time.
That day, after you pulled us out of the river, you put your jacket over me so that I don't catch a cold, you said. Then you called the ambulance, and as soon as the ambulance people arrived, you disappeared. I didn't get to ask your name that day, but there was a handkerchief inside your jacket. Your name was written on it, and that's how I came to know who you were. All this time, I never stopped thinking about you. Until one day, I happened to see you at the gym. You did have the same name, and I thought it must have been just a crazy coincidence. But then I saw you swimming, and it was exactly the same as when you saved me that day. That was when I knew that you were the person that I had been looking for my whole life. But then I couldn't hold it in any longer, and that day I masked it as a coincidence, and the proposal fell out of my mouth.
That was way too aggressive.
But I had been holding it in for so long.
Even then, you wouldn't go straight to a marriage proposal. Plus, you wouldn't tell me about the incident or explain the situation to me at all.
That's because I wanted you to remember it for yourself. I really wanted to believe that it was fate. Look at me. I'm not lying, and I'm not joking. I'm really in love with you. You are my soulmate. You're the only person for me. So please, marry me.
I can't just jump into a marriage like that.
Ouch.
But I'd like to reassess our relationship one more time, knowing what I know now. Do you think we could start as friends? Would that be okay?
Yes, that's okay. I'm going to work really hard so that hopefully someday you'll feel the same way about me.
Even after that incident, Anna and I continued living together. My suspicions about her were completely gone, and the more I started to accept her feelings towards me, the more I could feel my heart being gradually pulled by her. About 6 months after we had started living together, Miss Anna, There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Why so serious? You're not proposing now, are you? Just kid.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Eh?
Miss Anna, will you marry me?
Really? Are you sure?
I want to walk towards the future together, with you by my side.
I'm so happy. We're going to be together forever and ever and ever and ever. I love you, Keisuke.
I love you too, Anna. As it turns out, Anna and I were indeed tied together by a little red thread called fate. I can't wait for the rest of our lives together.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.